I could not even take a step, and I was like, man, I'm literally not going to make it to my hotel today. And this guy, my guide, is going to have a terrible time getting me back to the hotel. Today I'm off to a location called as Trijuginarayan, and I've never been to that place before. That place, I just in the images. I know that place is very cold. I know that place has a temple. I was there for 1 or 2 or 3 days at the most. I hope to get good shots, and that's it. Yeah. So after traveling for more than 4 to 5 hours, I finally reached my destination. So I don't know if you can see, but I can only see Kedarnath ka peak from here, and that peak is so close from here. It's just beyond this ridge. So I'm deep inside, very near to Kedarnath. This is just an off route, and I have come here to capture some birds and some landscapes if possible. So, in a while, Kedarnath will get lit by the last rays of the setting sun. And if I do find a good composition, I'll make a shot of that. Yesterday's evening was phenomenal. The light on Kedarnath was phenomenal, and I think I got some good shot with my telephoto lens. Yesterday I had my dinner at 6:30 p.m. I slept at 7:30 and I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So it's basically 7:30. More than 8.5 hours of sleep. Since 4 o'clock I have been up, tossing and turning in my bed for the light to come out, and then I can go and out shoot. Just look at that light. So now it's 7 a.m. and it's still not particularly light. There's a small village called Tosi, and that village is somewhere beyond this ridge. So now I will walk this trek from here, and I'll not go to that village, but I'll do that trek for some birds. Just to add, yesterday I was taking a stroll along this road and I saw a white browed scimitar babbler, greenback tits, cinereous tits, black lode tits, black-throated tits, street laughing thrushes, minlas, white-browed shrike babblers, ashy-throated warblers, grey-hooded warblers, and lemon-drummed warblers. So I have been trekking for the past 1 hour now, approximately 1 hour. I saw a lot of different species, like I saw white-collared blackbirds, I saw grey-winged blackbirds, black bulbuls, But unfortunately, I was not able to get any shot because they were in dense canopy, and since this is down in the valley, so the sunlight has not come here yet. So, anyways, that this happens most of the times. The stream is beautiful. This bridge is beautiful. I'll go back now, and I hope to get some shots when I go back. Just listen to this stream ka sound. So it's around 9:15 and I am up to the road head. So while coming back, I noticed a red patch in a tree and I was intrigued what it is. So I went and looked at the tree, and inside the hollow of a tree there was actually a plastic cover wrapper. And I was like, who the hell did this? And suddenly I had this idea that I should probably clean the way of plastic. So I searched for a small plastic bag, and even though this is a very offbeat route, so I got this much amount of plastic. And I know some of you might be saying that this is nothing and it'll be mostly done by locals. But I have done a similar drive at Chandrashila with two of my brothers. Each of us collected this much heap of garbage from here to ground, like thrice. And we could not even clean the full way because by the end of, like 3/4 of the way, when we were so severely tired, we could not do it any further. Himalayas are beautiful, forests are beautiful. Please stop polluting them. So we are right now on our way to Krishna Sarovar. That is like a lake, high altitude lake. And मेरे साथ राजेंद्र भट्ट जी हैं. That is my friend come guide for this trip. And he's in the next 1 or 2 hours, I guess. 1 hour, I guess. Very tiring. Abandoned shepherd's hut. I'm so tired. The reason I'm tired is because I did not bring anything to eat. And this is the first sip of water I've been having for the past 2 hours. And we've been trekking at a very good pace for the past 2 hours. This is really tiring. This is beautiful. Man. So this is Krishna Sarovar. After a tiring trek. This trek reminds me of a trek I did in Munsiari. I forget which trek, but I'll remember it and I'll mention it in the video. But I was similarly tired in that trek. I was very tired in that trek. I was beginning to develop some cramps in my thighs, but then fortunately we had that water and now it's gone. It's very pristinely located. I mean, this is the water which appears in the kund which I showed you in the Trijuginarayan temple. So the water trickles down from here and then it appears directly in that temple. So this place is of a religious significance to the people of Trijuginarayan. And I guess it should be just absolutely beautiful. So there are 2 laws which you absolutely obey when you are with nature. Pay attention, I did not say rules, I said laws, because rules can be broken, laws cannot be broken. And those two laws are you never disrespect nature and you never overestimate your capacity to negotiate nature. So today I talked to you about mountains and what happened to me yesterday. So yesterday I broke the second law of overestimating my capacity to negotiate nature, or in my case negotiating a mountain. So the shopwala told me there is a small trek 6 kilometers and it goes to a place called as Krishna Sarovar. It is a beautiful Sarovar and we should go there. And I was like, okay, maybe I should go and give it a try and possibly make some good shots. So I was like 6 kilometers, okay, I trek every day. It should be like cool trek and all those stuff. And that is where I made a terrible mistake. So I had Maggie in the breakfast, I had Maggie in lunch, and with those two Maggies, I went for that trek. I did not take any bottle of water with me, I did not take anything to eat with me, and I was like 6 kilometers should be very easily manageable. And what I forgot to put into consideration was that it was snow covered. So 40% of the trek was like in snow, as you saw earlier. So I went there without any water, without any food, and we trekked at a really good pace because the incline was very steep and we had to reach there and come back before sunset. We left at 1 o'clock. Darkness happens around 5:15, so we had 4 hours to go and come back. So we were walking at a very fast pace. We went there, we did reach there. By the time I got there, my body was severely, I repeat, severely dehydrated. There was only one spot of where there was water. I drank lots of it, but still, I was severely dehydrated. And since I had had only Maggie in the morning and the afternoon, I was literally very hungry. So hungry, I had no idea. I can't describe how hungry I was and how weak I was feeling. So I reached there, I shot those videos. And then while I was coming back, just as we left the Tal, I suddenly felt dizzy and I just sat down because I was like, if I had not sit down, I would have toppled over. My head started reeling and I was just there. I had trekked 6 kilometers back down in that snow. I was so thirsty that unconsciously my hand went for the snow, and at least 3 or 4 times in that situation, unconsciously I got hold of the snow and I ate that snow, which further adds to dehydration. I was so tired, I could not even take a step, and I was like, man, I'm literally not going to make it to my hotel today. And this guy, my guide, is going to have a terrible time getting me back to the hotel. But then I guess there is something called as God, because of which I was able to walk down the trek. All through the trek, there were cramps in my thigh muscles. My every step was painful. On the way, I slipped down once. I had to put my hand to support my weight, and when I did that, there was a severe cramp on all of my right back muscles, from here up to my lower back. There was severe pains. After that, I did walk down, but I was so focused. I could not hear anything. I was not moving anything except my legs. I could not hear anything happening outside. I was unaware of the jungle, the birds, anything else. It was only when I reached like a bit above the village and I drank a bit of water that I was a bit fine. After coming back, I ate and drank for at least half an hour. And after resting for an hour, my body finally started to become a bit okay. So that was me not following one simple rule: never overestimate your capacity to negotiate a mountain. And I did that. I feel terribly at that. I've never done that before. So to all of you people out there who venture into mountains, please respect nature, because nature will test you. And if you go toe to toe with nature, guess who the winner is? But apart from that, the trip was amazing. The trip was awesome. And now I'm going back to my home with that single lesson learned and ingrained in my head forever. And thank you for being with me till this time. If you like my content, please do share and please do subscribe to the channel and share the video. Thank you so much for all the love, and see you later.